Just found out my mate's passed away. My mate Bob. Walked down the shop. Another funeral to go to. Sure, I put my wallet. Need some cash. Where's all the cash? Or what's left of the cash? There's a bank card there. That'll do it. It's a bit cooler today. Definitely prefer the bigger ones of these. Not that they sell them anymore. I think what they're going to do is do away with the single ones. But as soon as I've finished all my weed, I'll just be on these. Very bright. Just about to see the screen. Not many people around. I've seen a lot, I don't know if there's an emergency around here somewhere, but when I was cycling back from town, I see a lot of police cars going to Tunbridge. Send him a message soon. Going to organise a night out. One of my good pals called Kev passed away at Christmas. So we're going to have a little party, little drinking session, and a lot of music, which I'm going to be organising. Because at the end of the day, Kev was a good man. But, anyway, had a bit of rain that we have. No one up the lane. I keep not pick my scab on the head. Special t-shirt on. I'm going to order a green one of these next week. Don't know whether I'm enjoying this or not. Either way, it's a lot cheaper than tobacco. See how many I'm blasting when I get off the weed. See, the good thing about me and weed, I know that I can just put it down and leave it and just give up. I'm not a believer. I've done that before many a time. I'm not a believer in weaning yourself off and all that. Before I got diagnosed with me bits and bobs, my GP got me addicted to benzodiazepines, lorazepam, and I went cold turkey off that. And I was rolling around on the floor. Coming off of that, but yeah, I just choose to stop. I suppose you've got to have a bit of willpower to be able to do that. Obviously, I've got something to look forward to: my licence, my car, my motorbike. Actually in a position where I'll be able to save up quite a bit of money and get like a classic car. Hiya. And obviously being my age, the insurance won't be crazy. And then I could be able to fix it myself, you see. None of this modern electronics and all that. If I get an old school car, I can fix that myself. Going in the old school there. The old school hall. Believe it or not. That was my school hall, that was my dad's school hall, and it was my granddad's school hall. Way back in the day. I remember my first day at Adlow School. My mum dropped me off. As soon as my mum disappeared, I booted the teacher and just ran out of class. Ran all the way home, my mum had to march me back down. Yeah. Mrs. Twillier. And she gave me a good clout. I kicked her right in the shins. That's your ADHD approach to primary school. Crazy. And again, when I was at this school, it was quite violent, man. Even at primary school, it was pretty violent. Well, I say violent, just rough and ready, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Back when the old teachers could give you a whoosh. Mr. Rouch, the head teacher was when I was there. He gave me a slipper. I'd like to get that slipper, wrap it around his neck, but unfortunately he's not here anymore. Fucking hell. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check my bank, but I'll be back on this stream. Can't have an energy drink. Okay. Some burgers, huh? Yeah. Hello, mate.
Hello, boss. How are you?
Not too bad. I had an accident, see, on my head there.
Yeah. What happened?
I'm building a studio. I've got like records and the record decks and all that, and I'm building like a studio. I've got a speaker that's right up on a bracket on the wall, and I went in my room and it fell off, just and there's blood everywhere.
But you want to go hospital, my friend. It's very big.
Nah, I did bring up the hospital, and they said, "Oh, you better come in," but they kept checking me, and I'm okay. But
Okay, it's good.
can I get a strong bag as well, please? Luckily, when I bleed, I stop bleeding quite quick.
Yeah. That's it. Anything?
No,
You know, like pizza, my friend. It's a two
No, I
for
don't-
6:30.
I don't eat pizzas.
Buy two. You know, 6:30. It's nice pizza.
Don't like them.
Sure.
I don't like the tomato.
Tomato no inside. Chicken one.
If it had just cheese and bacon or something on
Yeah,
it.
one chicken and one vegetarian.
Nah, still got tomato on it. In fact, I'm going to get one of those.
Anything? That's it.
That's everything.
Thank you, brother. बस बढ़िया भाई. Thank you, boss.
Cheers, mate.
स्विच पर नहीं रखते.
क्या बना मैच का? मान के मरते का 4 के.
All back up now. Wow. Just make sure I haven't muted myself. Wow, that's really bright. That's really warm, actually. Anyway, hello to the new subscribers. we've taken it over 880. How about that? Never thought I was going to get over there. But it's all good. Onwards we go. Hang on, mate. I can see something in the chat there. Alan. How you doing, mate? You can hear me okay? Nice one. Sometimes I hit the mute by mistake. I've been known to just be sitting here waffling away. Nobody can hear me. Yeah, the sun is quite strong still. And the hideous thing is, especially if you're living in Kent, is all the hot weather's coming back for the weekend. To be honest, it just does me. Completely does me in. Does me in when it's about 30. Then when it suddenly cools down, that does me in as well. Or maybe I'm just too stoned, who knows, but I won't be stoned next week. In fact, I've got to fill out the driving licence thing. It's weird, it's hot, but you're getting spits of rain coming down. I have give thunderstorms all day. You going to golf? And you, mate, enjoy your round of golf. Not into it myself, but a few of my pals do it. Not active enough for me. Saying that, I've done a lot of sports over the years. Boxing, cycling, running. My dad used to run the village boxing club when I was a kid. Back in the 70s. Then to be honest, out here on the streets in the 70s, you kind of needed to fucking be a bit rough and ready, really. Saying that, don't know whether it was more violent years ago or now. I think it was more violent years ago, but not with knives and that. People just used, you know what I mean, if it got a bit juicy, someone might pull out a bit of wood or something like that. And when I grew up, we all had pen knives. Getting a good pen knife for Christmas or something. Then we live in the countryside, do you know what I mean? But now, obviously, the kids are just stabbing each other, which I can kind of understand. I can kind of understand the gun culture in a way. If you're rolling with that kind of crew, and they're all carrying it, I suppose you've got to be carrying it. But what they do a lot in London is they'll have like a hired gun. Can't really, well, you can buy guns, but you can hire them. And what the gangs do, they'll have a little place plotted up in up their road sort of thing, where they'll have one stashed up. So if it ever goes off, they know where it is. Also, you can shoot your mate in the next street. Yeah, they must be shooting their schoolmates and that. In fact, we'll have a trip up there one day. We'll have a little mooch around. Because a lot of these kids on the street, they're quite approachable. As long as you sort of don't come across like old Bill or whatever. But yeah, we used to have a big gang when I was a kid in this village of about 50 youths of all different ages. Look at this capture that. Got the right idea, look. Gets you out of the flat. Yeah, my mate's just signed up at the local like golf course up the road. I used to be the chef at the golf course up the road here. Spoils a good walk. That's what my dad used to say. In fact, you can go up by the golf course. I'm normally cycling along where the golf course is, and the amount of balls and that. We used to go up there after school, collect all the balls that sort of get knocked around everywhere. Yeah, we've got a couple of golf courses. A cricket pitch as well. I think the old clubs and that are quite expensive, right? I do play tennis. In fact, I've got my tennis rackets up there. Tell you what, that's zapped me even just walking down there. In fact, I might even take the old tennis racket out this afternoon for a smash about. I'll just show you my tennis racket. Oh, racket. Which are in here. I'll show you in a minute. Ooh. Because I'm quite tall, 6'2", I've always been quite good at sports. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll just put that there a minute. Oh, what we got here is this one with the red handle on. Then you've got the special one, which is this one, which is graphite. It's called an X-Fire. And I've got different tapes. But yeah, I'll show you this. Really light. Oh, press the wrong button. Press the wrong button then. Oh, done it again. That's it. Not that I'm an expert tennis player, but Smash it. We used to have tennis courts behind my house years ago. Yeah, I got really hot again actually, going out there. Right, what's in the goodie bag? We've got some burger buns, we've got some burgers, we've got a massive milkshake, no energy drink, I've got a Boost isotonic drink. And I've got to say, since I cut out the energy drinks, I'm noticing now my concentrations, I don't know, I just seem more, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I seem more focused. That's quite nice. Got a sausage roll, 4 beef burgers. I'll have later. Got 4 beef burgers and some buns. That'll do me. Oh. I've really got to get off this phone and charge it up in a minute. At least live videos have got a bit longer now. Now I've got this phone back. Right, what we got here then? Loads of new paintbrushes. £2. Wait till Clarion opens tomorrow. I'm gonna have to plan my next move, which might have to involve me getting a bit more legal advice, because they're taking a piss. Then again, saying that, I haven't got to talk to them anymore because Tom's taking over. And Marcy said, "No, you got to talk to me." No, I ain't Marcy. I don't have to talk to you at all. How about that? And even Tom's, even the social workers have worked them out. Because Tom said, "Oh, I think she's being a bit rude the way she's emailing you, Phil." I said, "Well, she is." I said exactly what I said. And if it means on Wednesday having to go to their head office in London, I will do that. Because at the end of the day, the fact I've been here since I come out of the womb stands me in pretty good stead with whoever I'm talking to. And why is it just now I've fallen out with Clarion? You know what I mean? I've been here all my life. I'll tell you why. Because Marcy don't know what she's fucking up to. That's what it is. And she doesn't understand ADHD, but first time I sort of had any dealings with Marcy, I made a complaint saying she shouldn't really be working with people with autism and ADHD. And all that got me was a court letter. And like Tom said, really, I should be a good judge of who should be working with people like with my disorders. I said to Tom, I said, he's a godsend, really. I said, I hope I'm educating you, Tom. Do you know what I mean? He's getting educated by me about the ADHD and stuff. Whereas Marcy, she just doesn't know jack shit. But it's all good. Anyway. Might get out of here one day, who knows. When they build them 300, 400 odd houses out the back, we'll see what it's like then. Might escape one day, who knows. But I doubt it though. Bedroom tax, that'd be nice, not paying that. That's like a ridiculous amount of money. I would be so much better off, but I'm quite happy, do you know what I mean here? I just don't like it because my tenancy is like a proper old school one. My tenancy is my mum and dad's tenancy. So I can basically sit here until my heart goes boom, 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 and we're no longer here. Saying that, I'm more looking out for cancer, I think. Obviously my mum had cancer, and then my dad got oral cancer, which blew me away because I was all trained to. I was trained in what's called heart start, starting his heart, and he ended up with oral cancer. So I'm pretty sure that might knock on my door one day. Well, I don't know. I think because I've stayed pretty physically fit, my immune system must be pretty good. All my brothers and sisters have had all sorts of illnesses, and I ain't. Anyway, I'll be back later.